What if the entire world's smallest inhabited island could fit inside your backyard, house, tree, and all? Today, on the amazing world of data, we dive into the unbelievable story of Just Room Enough Island, or also known as the Hub Island, a place so tiny, it redefines the meaning of personal space. What if I told you there's an island so small that if you trip on your doorstep, you might fall into international waters? This isn't a fairy tale or a Photoshop trick. This is real. Welcome to Just Room Enough Island, the tiniest inhabited island on Earth and one of the strangest pieces of real estate you'll ever hear about. Tucked into the St. Lawrence River between New York and Canada, this pocket-sized island is part of the Thousand Islands archipelago, which includes over 1,800 islands. But unlike the others, this one holds a world record. At just 3,300 square feet, roughly the size of a tennis court, it has enough space for exactly one house, one tree, a couple of lawn chairs, and nothing else. Blink while sailing past, and you might miss it. But this tiny dot on the map has a giant story. Back in the 1950s, the Sizeland family wanted a summer retreat away from the noise of city life. So they bought this modest chunk of land, sticking out of the river. Instead of using it for fishing or camping, they decided to build an actual cottage right in the center. They even planted a tree to meet the official island criteria. What they didn't expect was to become global news. With that single home and one tree, they created a record-breaking anomaly, an island that is just big enough to live on. Just Room Enough Island. There is no backyard, no front lawn, no walking path. You step out of the house, and you are basically in the river. Waves from passing boats often wash right over the patio. If you take 5 steps in the wrong direction, you're swimming. The house is squeezed so tightly onto the rock that it looks like it was dropped there by mistake. And yet, for decades, this was someone's real-life getaway. The most mind-bending part. This little island is so close to Canada, you could throw a stone and hit international territory. Still, it belongs to the United States and is part of Alexandria Bay, New York. It's an American home floating right on the edge of 2 countries, proving that borders can be weird, water can be wild, and geography can be downright bizarre. Just Room Enough Island is more than a novelty. It's a symbol of how people can carve out a space for themselves, even in the unlikeliest corners of the world. In an era of megacities and luxury mansions, this story reminds us that sometimes, the most extraordinary places are the smallest. A home, a tree, and a dream. That's all it took to make history. Fascinated by the world's smallest home on Nestled? Then subscribe to the Amazing World of Data for more amazing places.